Students, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we solve some important previous year Karnataka CET questions. So let us see the first question. The two straight lines. The first question is that the two straight lines, this one, that is Lx plus My is equals to n and L dash x plus M dash y is equals to n dash are perpendicular if. Means, so we have to find the condition of perpendicularity here. Is it clear? So we have to find the condition where these two straight lines are perpendicular to each other. So we know that fact that so if two straight lines are perpendicular, means perpendicular, this is the symbol of perpendicular. If, what is the condition of perpendicularity? If the product of slopes of those two straight lines, that is m1 into m2, means m1 is the slope of first line, m2 is the slope of second line, so that must be equals to -1. Or if slope of one line is equals to negative reciprocal of slope of another line. Is it clear, student? So let us find the slope of first line. So find the slope from here. How to find the slope? Find the equation, find the y value in terms of x here. So that is Lx plus my is equals to n. Find y from here. Y is equals to minus Lx plus n. Is it clear, student? So divided by, so then y becomes minus L by m x plus n by m. Is it clear, student? So this is what the value of y from first straight line. So similarly find the y value from second straight line. That becomes y is equals to minus L dash divided by m dash into x plus n dash divided by m dash. Is it clear, student? So this is what the y value from the second straight line. Is it clear, student? So now see, so we know that these two straight lines are perpendicular if this condition is satisfied or this condition is satisfied. So consider this condition. So what is that? So m1 into m2 is equals to -1. So what is m1 means? Slope of first line. So what is the slope of first line? Y is equals to mx plus c. So we know that y is equals to mx plus c means if the straight line is of this form, that is y is equals to mx plus c, then m is the slope. Is it clear, student? So what is the slope of first line? Minus L by m. So then what is the slope of second line? What is the slope of second line? Minus L dash divided by m dash. Minus L dash divided by m dash. That is equals to, that should be -1. If you multiply both the slopes, so you must get the -1. So minus into minus is plus. L dash divided by m dash is equals to -1, or L dash is equals to minus m dash, or L dash plus m dash is equals to 0. So this is what the condition of perpendicularity of these two straight lines. Is it clear, students? So which is the option here? L dash plus m dash is equal to 0 means that is the first option is the correct one. Is it clear, students? Okay. Now come to the next question. So if the parabola, see the question, if the parabola x square is equals to 4ay passes through the point 2, 1, then the length of the latest rectum. See here, so here we have this parabola. So x square is equals to 4ay. So they have given that this curve, this parabola passes through the point 2, 1. Means if this parabola passes through this point, means this point must satisfy this equation. Is it clear? So means if you substitute x is equals to 2, y is equals to 1 in this parabola, so that must satisfy. So that is, substitute this point into this parabola. So what you will get? 2 square. X square means what is the value of x? 2. 2 square is equals to 4a as it is. What is the value of y? So that is 1. Is it clear, student? So 4 is equals to 4a. So a is equals to 1. So 4 get cancel. So a is equals to 1. So we know that what is the length of the latest rectum of a parabola? Length of latest rectum of parabola. What is the length of the latest rectum of parabola? That is equals to 4a. So what is the value of a here? So a is equals to 1. So therefore 4 into 1, that is 4. So 4 is the length of the latest rectum of this parabola. If that parabola passes through this point, the length of the latest rectum is 4. So that is option B is the correct one. Is it clear, students? Okay. Now come to the next question. So next question is that, so here we are given a function, that is f is defined from close open 2, infinity to the set of real numbers defined by f of x is equal to this one. So then we have to find the range of this function. Is it clear, student? So we have two methods. We have two methods to find the range of this function. So first method is so find x in terms of y. So how to find the x in terms of y? So consider this function as y is equals to x square minus 4x plus 5. So consider f of x in terms of y. So that is y is equals to f of x. Is it clear, student? So then find the x square minus 5x plus 5. So take this y to this side. That becomes minus y, that is equals to 0. Means consider this one as a quadratic equation. So consider this one as quadratic equation in x. Is it clear, to student? So then find x from here. How to find the x? So x is equals to, what is the value of b here? Minus of minus 4 plus or minus square root of b square. What is b value? Minus 4 square is 16 minus 4, a is 1, c is 5 minus y. Whole divided by 2a. 2 into a is again 1. So let us solve this. X is equals to 4 plus or minus 16 minus 20 minus 4. So this is 4y. So means 4y minus 4 divided by 2. X is equals to 4 plus or minus. So take 4 common from here. That is under root 4. Under root 4 means 2. Under root y minus 1. So divided by 2. So if you take 2 common, so you will get 2 plus or minus under root y minus 1. Is it clear, student? So now we got x in terms of y value. Means this under root must be defined when. So when this under root 2 is defined, means y minus 1 must be greater than or equal to 0 or y greater than or equal to 1. This is what the range of this function means. We got y greater than or equal to 1. Means y means what? The function is x square minus 4x plus 5. That is must be greater than or equals to 1. So when this y is greater than or equal to 1, so that is what the range of this function. Is it clear, student? So means y is greater than or equal to 1 means what? How to write it in an interval for 1 comma infinity. That is close, open, infinity. This is what the range of this function. This is what the one method. Is it clear, student? So one more method is there. So that is by differentiation method. Consider y is equals to x square minus 4x plus 5. So then differentiate this one. So what is y dash is equals to 2x minus 4. Find the critical points. What are the critical points here? Y dash is equate y dash to 0. So what you will get? 2x minus 4 is equal to 0. So we'll get x is equal to 2 from here. Is it clear, student? Take 2 common. X minus 2 is equal to 0. So x is equals to 2 here. So then substitute x is equal to 2 into this equation. So we'll get y is equals to 2 square minus 4 times of 2 plus 5. That is, so 4 minus 8, that is minus 4 plus 5, that is 1. So y is equals to 1 we got. Is it clear, student? So we got, if you substitute x is equal to 2 into this equation, so we got 1 means, so vertex, so this is a quadratic equation means this is a parabola. So the vertex of this parabola is 2 comma 1. So 2 comma 1. So then, so since the coefficient of x square is positive here, this is the opening up parabola. So the vertex is 2 comma 1. So this is what the 2 comma 1 point. So the graph of this parabola is somewhat like this. So this is what the 2 comma 1. So what is the range of y value here? So y is running from y to, this is the minimum value of y here, that is 1. So y is running to infinity. So therefore the range is 1 comma infinity. Is it clear, student? Is it clear? Okay. So now next come to the next question. So we have to find the domain of this function. Means we have to find the domain of this function. So y is equals to cos inverse under root x minus 1. So whenever you have the function y is equals to cos inverse x, what is the domain of cos inverse x is? So x should be lies between minus 1 and 1. Is it clear, student? So here we have, in place of x we have under root x minus 1. Keep this under root x minus 1 within minus 1 and 1. Means to find the domain of this function, so we have to keep this under root x minus 1 within minus 1 and 1. Now we have to solve this in equation. So how to solve this in equation? So here we have under root of x minus 1. To solve this, square this in equation. So how to square an in equation? So here we have minus 1, here we have 1. Is it clear? So we have to square this in equation. Means if you square this in equation, so here if this value is running from negative to positive, after squaring this in equation, so in the left side always you will get 0. In the right side you will get the square value of highest square value. So what is the highest square value here? Minus 1 square is also 1, 1 square is also 1, you will get 1. Is it clear? So if you have x minus 1 is lies between 0 and 1, so add 1 to this in equation. So if you add 1 to 0, we will get 1. So here if you add plus 1, minus 1 plus 1 is 0, so therefore x only. Here if you add 1, so this becomes 2. So therefore the domain of this function is means x belongs to 1 comma 2. So this is what the domain of that given function, which is the option here, that is closed interval 1 comma 2 is the correct answer. Next come to the next question. So the maximum value of this one. So consider this one as log y. So y is equals to log x to the base e divided by x. So now how to find the maximum value of this function? So let us differentiate this one. Y dash. What is the y dash? Apply u by v rule. So x as it is, log x derivative is 1 by x minus log x as it is, x derivative is 1 only, whole divided by x square. So this becomes 1 minus log x divided by x square. So to find the maximum value, we need the double derivative. So y double dash. So find the y double dash value. So again apply u by v rule. So what is the u by v rule states? Keep the v as it is, derivative of first function, that is minus 1 by x minus 1 minus log x as it is, derivative of x square is 2x whole divided by x raised to 4. So now to find the critical points, equate y dash to 0. To find the critical points, equate y dash to 0. Here since x value is greater than 0, x square must be greater than 0. So therefore 1 minus log x divided by x square equal to 0. Make this equal to 0. So when this term becomes 0, so whenever this quantity is 0, means 1 minus log x, that is equals to 0, log x is equals to 1. So here we have base of the log is e, so therefore x is equals to e only. X is equals to e. So we got x is equals to e as a critical point. Now substitute this x is equals to e critical point to this double derivative. So we'll get y double dash is equals to, how to find the maximum value? So maximum value means, what is the maximum value? So this function attains maximum value at critical point. If this critical point, if you substitute into the double derivative, that must be negative. Is it clear, student? Now y double dash at x is equals to e. Substitute this value into y double dash. So e square, so means 1x cancel, minus 1 by means minus e minus 1 minus log e, that is 2 into e whole divided by e raised to 4. So that is equals to minus c. So log e is 1 only, 1 minus 1 is 0, this complete term becomes 0. So 1 divided by e raised to 4, that is, so this becomes minus 1 by e cube. So whether we have to observe that whether this double derivative at critical point is whether it is strictly less than 0 or greater than 0. So here we have 1 by e cube. What is the value of e? E is equals to 2.71 something. So if you take the cube of this one, so we get 8 point or 9 point something, whatever it is. So e cube is positive quantity, that is a positive quantity. So minus 1 by e cube becomes, that is also positive quantity. So minus 1 by e cube becomes, if you multiply minus 2 positive quantity, that becomes a negative quantity, means the double derivative. So the double derivative is always less than 0 at x is equals to e. At critical point, the double derivative is always less than 0. So therefore at x is equals to e, f attains maximum value. Is it clear, student? So if this double derivative is always greater than 0 at critical point, then the function attains minimum value at that critical point. Here the double derivative is negative at this critical point, so therefore the function attains maximum value at that critical point only, means x is equals to e is the point of maximum. This is not the maximum value, this is the point of maximum. So if you substitute this maximum point to this function, so you will get the maximum value. So y at x is equals to e is, so y is equals to, substitute x is equals to e into given function. So what you will get? Log e divided by e. So what is, so here we have base of the log is e only. So what is log e to the base e? That is 1 divided by e as it is. So therefore 1 by is the maximum value of that function, which is the option. So option C is the correct answer. So next question, if z is equals to x plus iy. So see here, this question is from complex numbers. So we have z is equals to x plus iy. So then this equation, so this equation represents which curve among these four options? So whether it represents a circle or a parabola or x-axis or y-axis, we have to find. Is it clear? So see the solution. So mod z plus 1 is equals to mod z minus 1. So in complex analysis, whenever you have mod of z plus a is equals to mod of z minus a, that is always a straight line. Is it clear, student? Otherwise, just simply substitute z is equals to x plus iy. So x plus iy plus 1, that is equals to x plus iy minus 1. So modulus of this complex number, what is modulus of a complex number is under root real part square. What is real part is equals to x plus 1 whole square plus imaginary part square. So that is equals to modulus of RHS complex number. So what is the modulus of this value? X minus 1 whole square plus y square. So squaring on both sides, x plus 1 whole square plus y square is equals to x plus 1, x minus 1 whole square plus y square. So y square get cancelled. So expand this one, x square plus 2x plus 1, that is equals to x square minus 2x plus 1. So x square cancel, 1 cancel. So we are left with 2x is equals to minus 2x, or so 4x is equals to 0, x is equals to 0. So what is x is equals to 0 means? This is the equation of, what is this equation is? So this is the equation of y-axis. This is y-axis. So this equation we got from this equation means, so this equation, this modulus of z plus 1 is equals to modulus of z minus 1, that represents the y-axis. That is option number D is the correct one. Is it clear, students? Thank you.